Listen carefully. What you're about to hear is the voice of a rogue cop who was caught up in a shooting that has now his own version of everything that happened. More voice note. Here we go.
I tell a man all the while,
Kurt Fraser.
with myself, I go associate with bad man. If me and you are a friend and you are in gangster thing, I just keep you from a distance. So I don't impose things over here. I tell a man all the while, the baddest man I know is myself, I go associate with bad man. If me and you are a friend and you are in gangster thing, I just keep you from a distance. So I don't impose things over here, hear them talking. And when I hear all the commissioner, like I think I was here and I clip that the commissioner said we were criminals or something, that hurt. Because I say, this is a new commissioner, and when he's saying that it was because what he hear coming out, or people saying these things, and nothing is like that. So I really want a real investigation. You get some independent person or whatever we want, some real investigation to do. People in the force can do it, but they say this Spanish Town thing, I don't trust this Spanish Town. I'm hearing a lot of things now, say this gangster thing will link with the police in Spanish Town. So if Spanish Town investigate, I don't think this thing would come out with, you are hearing my side now, and yes, you have to hear the other side, but investigation will prove what I said is what I saw. And what I outlined, that is what happened. I am positive that is what happened. That is what happened. So the only time I didn't know what really happened is that little time that I passed out when the accident. So I don't know what they did in that little time, but I know what I saw.
They talk about 5 guns found in the car. That's what I heard.
5 guns.
5 guns found in the car.
No, I was armed with 1 gun, and I'm sure Corporal Williams had 1 gun and Corporal Scott up the other one.
So it should be 3 guns.
3 guns. It is 3 guns. 3 guns. So if they find 2 other guns, we don't know nothing about those guns.
So your gun was actually found. It seems you didn't have your gun.
No, I didn't. It's when I escaped from when I passed. I think when the vehicle when it collide, I found my gun. Nothing dropped out of my hand, so I didn't recover my gun from there. But I don't know anything about any other gun. Any other gun was there, I don't know. Those must be maybe when we passed out. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell you about those 2 guns.
They say that all 3 of them, one of the reasons why they say you're rogue cops is that at least 2 of you were on suspicion. First we hear 3 them here. The one who was driving wasn't on suspicion, but you and the other colleague are on suspicion. Or the commissioner finally said that nothing of the sort. But what is the truth?
No, we are not on suspension. Let us speak for myself first, and then I think I can speak for Corporal Scott. Yeah. In 2015, I was involved in a fatal shooting. Fatal shooting is a police. It was an operation. I was on patrol. Yeah, we involved in a shooting incident where a man challenged the police, and he was shot and killed. INDICOM did an investigation and they make a ruling that we should be charged. We were charged. And bring it in front of the court. I think a decision was made from the high command, said knowing that the strength of the case was something that I think they looked on it and saw that there was a lot of weight that they was called as evidence to prove that it was a murder, that INDICOM. So with the high command, knowing we again, what we were saying, we are like, I don't want to maybe do it, so I say I'm mad, but we are decent police officers.
Yeah, man.
Put it at time, they have to say me as a decent police officer, as a person that have a good work ethics and all the good attributes, or most of the good attributes of counsel. So that decision was made that I remain on duty but come off frontline duty. So I come off the operation aspect of my policing and just do not a frontline. So I would just like a desk
Okay. So at this time, when this incident happened Saturday night, you weren't doing any frontline duties?
No frontline duty.
Any of the other police were doing frontline?
No, they were. As I say, we heard about the thing and decided we'll go over there.
As police officers, that you know you are, even though
even though we're police officers, but we are civilian. You always listen, we are police officers. So we went over there, and so I was not, and so actually that case now is still in front of the court. A trial date has also set for that incident. Corporal Scott now, he had an incident. It was 2017, and in the 2017. Yeah, late 2016, early 2015. In the charge. Yeah, I think in the charge. But that case had some problem with the law and the higher court. There was a judicial review, and they were supposed to wait and they proceed and charge with Corporal Scott. But there is some rigmarole with that case. But that case is actually, and Scott again knowing that officers have good attributes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the high command again make a decision that he was remain on duty, just come off frontline duty, but remain, and so he's not on suspension. And Corporal Williams, I don't know if he has been in charge. He's not on any subject, so he is active, inactive.
I hear the Terrence Bent has been calling for a national policy as to how police should operate. I don't know if you heard that. Because all of this that we're hearing, it will seem, one would assume that you people are rogue cop, and I guess it's on that basis that he has made that national call that there should be a national way of operating, and it shouldn't just be police officers who dictate how their juniors operate. It should be a national thing. Would you support something like that?
Well, I support something like that, and as an organization and everything, we have good and bad. I don't even like to use the word good and bad, but we have people who fall off track more time, and there are mechanisms in the system that do. You see, they talk about the force all the while about the police is this and that. I don't think you have an organization in the world or in Jamaica that have the amount of mechanism or things that there to pull up police to the standard there. So having that now is a thing that I think there is a system like that already there. But because of this incident and people don't do the investigation, is just saying that now, it's just like maybe just catching up. They are catching up by just saying that now. Yeah, but things are there, and I support that, and I will continue to support something like that.
Anything else that you want to tell the public about that incident? Because there are lots of misconceptions. Myself don't even know true story. I mean, just know.
Well, I have heard a lot of things they are saying. But I'm telling you, Jamaica, I am not a person of many words. Most people will know. Yeah, I'm not a person that go out and run my mouth. But I am telling anybody listening to this interview, anybody who know Kirk Fraser, I want to speak for myself first, and I'm almost sure if you go anywhere in the force or in the community where Corporal Ramon Scott and Corporal Rowan Williams live, people will tell you that we are a model citizen. We are people of high integrity. We are people that people love, people respect at work. People will tell you, people respect when we are at work, and people can tell you, whenever we are at our workplace or go to other formation, where you normally would have officers, you would have the juniors, you would salute the officers. Well, I am not disrespecting no one. I'm just telling you the respect we have. Officers will see us first and brace. To show you the level of respect that they have for us, they will do that. And it's no disrespect. I will even quickly do a salute that we're supposed to pay our respect. But they will see us, and sometimes we have officers where normally, how they work, say you would salute them. They just come and shake our hand and they respect us. And I can tell you that happened to me up to recently. That happened to me like think the day before the incident, where I saw a assistant commissioner, and the first, he just went and said, "You alright, man, you alright, everything is good." Every time you see all this, everything is good, how is the work, and you know? So I am telling Jamaica now that all this thing that I'm hearing up there, it is everything far from the truth. What I am saying now, that is what happened, and persons with me on the scene could come forward and even say what they see, and you will see that what I am saying now, someone will corroborate with it. And the scene is a long stretch of road. All of that scene needs to be stretch of road needs to be chromed, and you will find it different. You must find some of the warheads and the special from their weapons, from that white undersea, also from our weapons that we were firing.
Alright, so what you just heard there was Kirk Frazier, one of the 3 cops at the center of allegations that he was involved in the murder of a Spanish Town businessman and the subsequent killing of another man after a high-speed chase, has denied that he was involved in any wrongdoing. And he, on this one here, was speaking to TVJ, Jamaica Television, or Television Jamaica then. People have this to say. Khadija Fairclough on Facebook said, "Let's wait until the investigation is complete and all avenues have been explored before passing judgment. We know the force is corrupt, so it is possible that he is telling the truth and he and the 2 other police officers were being framed or used as scapegoats. However, based on his own admission, all 3 men have questionable fatal shooting cases before the courts, and this revelation does strengthen the argument that these men could be rogue cops. Another possibility still exists that these men could have been a part of a rogue police force who were secretly sent to wipe out criminals who the state finds unstoppable or they cannot make a case against. It has been proven time and time again that the JCF has used these measures to kill criminals in the past. I'm not saying the victim is a criminal. Just look at the case in Maypen, Clarendon that was tried last year. It was proven that high-ranking members of the force give these extrajudicial killing orders to blood-hungry and morally corrupt younger police officers. The story can go any 3 ways. Let's wait before passing judgment. Claudette Alicia Kenisha says, "Unlike take side and pass judgment, what if what him said turned out to be really true?" Nadine Flesh said, "Miss sorry for your corruption, Ross. Them a go lock you up and dash you the key. You're too wicked." Tony Thomas says, "Mr. Man, you're a disgrace to Jamaica and the JCF." Orion Alliance Dixon says, "Laugh out loud. Him keep talking about pass out whenever he can't fill in parts of the lies he said that he had passed out. What a statement full of potholes and steep roads." Nicholas Robdon says, "Wanna see it? All big man cry when the table turn, you know." Delicate Michael says, "It better if him never said anything because it make the original story make even more sense. Why would a police service vehicle have so much license plate in there? A when since admin duty they are dance for make you even in a service vehicle when you even the off duty at that, and even get service gun for carry go deso. So when you're off duty, you better make sure say a service bullet kill the brother at the dance. You have to go try win cash pot for buy buy out forensics pan this one, yeah. Better you did a hide and quiet." Marva Beckford says, how did he get his job and he can't even construct a good sentence? Exactly, and that is what I myself said as well, which I find with quite a few JCF officers, that they are unable to construct a sentence in the Queen's English, but yet they hold that position that they do. I don't know if it's maybe English, the master of the English language is not a requirement, but a Jamaica we born and grow and patois we think, so maybe that's what them thing there. I ain't passing no judgment. I was just wondering. Sharon Stewart said, but I don't get it. So it just happened that all who were involved in the incident years ago and was charged just off front line duty and coincidentally ended up one place in a car and was accused of another wrongdoings. Laugh out loud. When you sound like you don't have a reputation, man. That is what you need to say. Jervell McDonald Malcolm says, brother, you sound like the pastor them did catch upon the video. Lanny Gerson says, Fraser, do us a favor, shoot yourself and spare us the agony, please. Javiana Henry says, "Uno are wicked, but God nah sleep. Uno hide behind uno uniform and go on with a lot of wrongs. But remember, only sweet salvation lasts forever a year." O'Shane Shepherd says, "I don't know who to believe. If you know the officer that was firing on you and your colleagues, why didn't you identify yourself to him so he could stop shooting?" Shaking my head. System need to be strained like a fine strainer. Harris Chadane says, there is more than one side to a story, and I ain't passing judgment just yet. Rika Morgan says, not even a newborn baby he can tell this story to and have them believe it. Andrew Connison Jr. says, him say, when the accident happened, his gun fell out of his hand. Oi, why was it in his hands though, if he wasn't doing anything wrong? And why did they went as civilian police officers to carry out police duties and did such things? Fact that they were being chased, meaning something was up, cause they wouldn't had run if they weren't doing the right justifiable thing. Something not adding up. Alright, Andrew, so you're having a misunderstanding. He went to a party as a civilian, even though his job is a police officer. So him and two others went to a party, right? And at the party, a shooting took place. As the shooting took place, his version of things is, as the shooting took place, they witnessed a group of men running out of the venue with guns in their hands and getting into a vehicle. He said him and his two brethren that went to the party with him as civilians decide, oh crap, we are police officers as well, so we just saw something go down, so we have to flip into police mode now even though we are off duty. So they jumped in their cars and they gave chase as well. And as they were giving chase, they realized that someone else was chasing them as well, as they were chasing the car in front of them with the three men they saw coming out of the party. He also said that when the cars collided, the impact of it caused his gun to fall out of his hand and he did not recover his gun. So come they find his gun in the vehicle, right? He also said that he hit the dashboard and he passed out. And he passed out quite frequently because every time he's unable to fill in the blanks of questions asked, his answer is, I must have passed out. I don't remember. But that's how the story went. So why he would have his gun in his hand was because he was being fired up on and he was returning fire. That has been admitted. There was a shootout, right? Remember that? Okay, just to clear it up for you. Alright, so Gamar Dunbar says, oh, this man here kind of sound like the dildo pastor, so maybe I just me still. But him sound like when the pastor get catch and I try protest him innocence. Laugh out loud. The Cam says, God not sleeping, y'all are too wicked. I bet you didn't know that this was going to happen. Richard Israel says, I heard the full interview. You sending yourself to prison, my youth, with all these utterances. Dwight Summers says, why he's not listed as a person of interest as yet. Sarah Ferguson says, my question is, why didn't you stop when the off-duty officer tried to stop you? Why shoot at him? What you gonna do in your hand? Isn't it supposed to be in your holster? Why wanna you run? Why not just turn yourself in if you is a good cop? All those questions are valid. Why he's not listed as a person of interest as yet? He is very much a person of interest. He is on the run. He was arrested. He went on the run after being arrested. And his excuse for going on the run after being arrested is that he did not trust the police officers that arrested him because he feel like there was a plot and he witnessed them kill the other police officer that he was with. Remember, one get arrested, one escape, and one dead. He is the one that escaped. He was arrested. 2 were taken into custody. 1 escaped. He escaped. And now he's speaking from an unknown location. What I find interesting though is how come TVJ or any news entity for that matter is able to find the location of an individual that is wanted on the run and do interviews with them, but not tell law enforcement where these individuals are hiding. It is not that he is in witness protection program. He is hiding after running away from police officers that were escorting him to the hospital to be treated for whatever happened to him during that altercation, the shootout, and glass broke and a fly and car crash and him claim him lose him gun and hit the dashboard and pass out and all these things. So I'm wondering how come he's having access to a platform of a major news entity. That's what I'm wondering about. Leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me what you think about this one, man. It's SouFLoTV. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's talk about this some more because this gets weirder by the minute. But the truth will eventually come out, don't it? I'm out. Peace.